The destiny of the soldier who pierced Jesus' side. A journey of redemption today. You will learn about the story of a man who played one of the most shocking and symbolic roles in the crucifixion of Jesus. The soldier who pierced Christ's side. Who was he? And what happened to him after that act? What many don't know is that this man's journey didn't end with the lance strike. On the contrary, it became a story of redemption and change. So, leave a like and stay until the end to find out. Know you're familiar with the crucifixion of Jesus and the roles many played in that event. But what you may not know is that the soldier who pierced Christ's side had an impressive transformation story. When he pierced Jesus with his lance, something far deeper happened. It wasn't just an execution act. It was the turning point in the life of a man who had, until that moment, lived in the shadows of brutality and indifference. That seemingly insignificant act of cruelty became the beginning of a new path. Something shocking and unexpected happened to him right after, and this discovery will make you rethink everything you knew about forgiveness and redemption. Get ready to discover one of the most inspiring stories you've probably never heard before. To understand the depth of the change that took place in the life of Longinus, the Roman soldier, we need to go back to the moment of the crucifixion. This soldier, who was fulfilling a military duty, was there only to ensure that the execution was carried out quickly and without fail. However, what he did in that moment, piercing Jesus' side, changed his life forever. According to tradition, Longinus was either blind or had severe vision problems. When he pierced Christ's side, the blood and water that poured out touched his eyes, and miraculously, he regained his sight. But that was only the beginning of his journey. Looking into Jesus' eyes and sensing the purity, pain, and forgiveness emanating from him, Longinus felt a deep internal transformation. He could no longer deny that he was in the presence of the Son of God. This revelation shook everything he believed, and instead of continuing with his life as before, he was overcome with a sense of repentance and at the same time, purpose. Longinus didn't just regain his physical sight. He gained a new spiritual vision of life, faith, and his own mission. But what happened next? How did a Roman soldier, immersed in violence and cynicism, become a fervent follower of Christ? And what did he do with this new vision? Get ready to know how Longinus's life was completely turned upside down. After that encounter with Christ's blood, Longinus could no longer live the same way. He abandoned his military career, which had once seemed like all he knew, and began to walk a new journey of faith. He became a missionary, spreading the word of Jesus and telling his own story of transformation. But the path wasn't easy. He faced rejection, persecution, and even threats of death. Yet his faith remained unshaken. Longinus knew his mission was greater than himself. He was willing to give his life to spread the gospel. Christian tradition tells us that Longinus was martyred for his faith. Even in the face of death, he remained committed to Christ. His journey is a clear example of how a single experience can profoundly transform a life. Longinus went from being an executioner of death to an example of life. He became a symbol of faith, forgiveness, and perseverance. A true redemption. Now imagine the transformation that happened inside him. From a man marked by cruelty to a martyr of the Christian faith. How is that possible? What did he find in faith that so many seek? The story of Longinus teaches us that no matter how deep the mistake we've made, there is always a path to redemption. It shows us that no one is beyond transformation, and that genuine repentance can change everything. If a man who committed such a brutal act can find forgiveness and become a witness of the faith, then we all have a chance to start anew. You, just like Longinus, can find a new purpose, no matter what you've done in the past. Now, tell me, what mistakes in your life do you think can be transformed? Are you ready to begin your own journey of redemption? Share your experiences in the comments, because you are not alone on this path. The story of Longinus is proof that, no matter what we've done or what we're facing, there is always hope for change. Now that you've learned about this journey of faith and redemption, also take a moment to watch our recommended video on the final screen, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notifications so you don't miss any inspiring content we've prepared for you. May God bless you, and see you in the next video.